Alright, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be talking about positive imagining. Grab a drink, get some refreshments or whatever, because this is worth staying for. This is potentially life-changing stuff which can happen so easily. You don't need meditation for it, you just need a slight change in your mentality and you can encourage so much wealth. What we're looking at here is the power of imagination. So imagination and thinking, they're a little bit different because imagination has the power to create. And if we use imagination in the right way, we can create our own feelings. Because when we do imagine, positively or negatively, we imagine some kind of future, and say we're imagining a negative future, those negative thoughts will create a negative energy, and that negative energy will sit in the body, and that is what creates worry and stress and anxiety. So if we have positive imagining, we can, instead of creating negative energy, we can create a positive energy, which will help to alleviate and liquidize those feelings of worry and stress. And our body naturally does have these feelings anyway of fear, but externally our body doesn't really know what's going on. The only link it has to the world is through our thoughts. So if what's coming through in our thoughts are all these feelings of a negative future and negative things around us, what's it going to feel? It's going to feel worry, anxiety and stress. Of course it is, naturally, because that is what it's feeding off. It uses our thoughts to tell what's happening out there externally in the world. And we need to listen to our bodies internally, of course. But we also need to feed it positive information, otherwise we're going to get negative feelings. And this shows that our thoughts aren't us. Even more so because we have a direct impact on the kind of thoughts that we can start to think. Like a misleading quote is, "I think, therefore I am," which makes us think that we are our thoughts, but we don't have to listen to these things as gospel. We can influence the kind of thoughts that we have. And if we do that by having a more positive imagination or positive imagining, we can then start to encourage positivity in the body. And this is all about abundance. This is all about the secret. This is all about old native tribes that used to sit down and imagine a positive future and generally think that that will come to them. And it will. That's the point. I'm not saying you're going to wake up the next day if you're imagining that you want a Porsche outside and it's going to be there. But if you do this, you will then encourage the positive energy, which will make these feelings of joy and happiness. And whether that Porsche is there on your front drive in the morning or not, that is irrelevant. The fact is you feel like it will be. And that is the more important part, how you feel. That is worth 10,000 Porsches outside on the road, because that Porsche is not actually going to give you any joy, it's only going to give you some happiness. So this is similar to chanting in Buddhism, this is similar to your karma, this is similar to the secret, this is similar to the wealth and abundance, that if you think about it, it will come. It is absolutely 100% true. It will come. It might come in a different shape or form. But the fact is, if you feel better and you feel that positive energy inside that liquidizes the feelings of worry and doubt and anxiety, that is your wealth. That is your abundance. And I'm not saying overnight you're going to get rid of all these feelings of stress and anxiety. It's not going to happen like that. But as you encourage more of a positive outlook on the future, that will at least make a start at trying to untie some of this worry and negative energy that has been inside your body. And as you fill your body with positive energy, there'll be no room for the negative energy anymore. So naturally you'll make that shift. Now, a really interesting exercise to try, just to show you how influential your thoughts over on your feelings, is if you sit down and think about something that you've got coming up, something you've been thinking about before. So it might be a meeting or an interview, or something you're arranging with the family that you haven't done for a while. Anything that is quite a big thing that's coming up in your life. And if you sit there and sit with the thought of this thing, and then start to think of the most negative outcome that could happen from this event, and play it out. So think about the worst possible outcome that could happen. And as you play this out in your mind, start to look into your body and see what feelings are popping around. If you generally start to have some feelings of worry or anxiety. Now if you stop thinking about it completely and bring that event back to your mind again, that same situation that you were thinking of before, but without the outcome, but just the situation. Think of that. And now start to think of the best possible outcome. The best possible thing that could come out of that meeting at work or whatever you were thinking about. The most positive possible thing. Think about it and play it out in your mind. Play it out and think about the positive things that will come out of that, and the positive things that will come out of the next thing. And then focus on your body and see what kind of energy is in there. What kind of feelings are in there. And hopefully, I mean, if done properly, you should be having, or the feelings of worry should be gone, and you should be having feelings of calmness and stillness and even joy, potentially. But it just shows you how the things that we put inside have a complete influence over our feelings. And we often look at things the wrong way round. We're having feelings of stress or anxiety, and then we think about negative things and reasons why. And it's a complete vicious cycle of those thoughts are feeding back into our body and creating these negative energies that are creating worry. And we will only ever be stuck in that rut until we have some kind of material thing that comes. We'll buy a laptop, or we might be saving up to buy a car, or we might be saving up to buy a house. We try and get to these things to just give us those slight moments of happiness. But the joy and the happiness is inside, and it's not working because we're on that cycle of thinking about negativity, passing negativity into the body through energy, which is creating worry, stress, and anxiety. So when we break that mold and we start to positively imagine some kind of future, we can start influencing the positive energy into the body, which can help alleviate so much of the worry and stress. And your body will still feel it, but it won't be clouded by all of the worry and stress that your thoughts are putting in there. And then you can much easier listen to the worry and stress which is naturally in your body anyway. Because your body is so intuitive, but you can't listen to that intuitiveness if you've clouded it by the negative thoughts which have created the extra feelings of worry and stress, which are usually the ones that we get bogged down by. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give it a like if you got anything out of this video, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for lots more videos on mindfulness and meditation. But you take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.